at it. Let's start filming. Final Fantasy Lightning's Return, Final Fantasy 13. Gotta preface, Lightning Returns. This is the last game of the series. I don't even know which. Oh, that's right. I gotta uncrimp the. Okay, that's what it is. It's not drifting. It's the cord. The charge cable is. The charge cable is crimped. No, I don't want the autosave. Fine, whatever. I don't care. Just load something. I don't care what it is. I don't even care if it's my first file that's completed. Well, yeah, I can't. There's not gonna be no dude. There's not gonna be no updates to this. This is a PS3 game, bud. Come on. They're not patched no more. Final Fantasy 13 anything. The only thing that said is they could have made an HD collection before. I know it's still kind of brand new, but they could have done like how they did with Batman Arkham games, or it's not really HD. They just upscale a little bit more, but it's still the same games, but have all the DLC already in every bit of this. Okay.
Good to see you again. Is something the matter?
No, it's just I suddenly had this. I could have sworn we've done this before. That we've been in this exact same situation.
I hope you're not imagining. The world needs its savior.
Only thing I got saved from completing this game is with Benevelza. Let me see if maybe I should try to beat Benevelza. Oh, okay. Okay, this file I start over, so that's not gonna happen. This is a start over file. That's New Game Plus. But all I gotta say is Benevelza cannot blame human beings for what happened. You know, when Caius did what he did, ruined a bunch of timelines and everything, and then the old pulse and everything had to be destroyed in Final Fantasy 13 too. Because Benevelza was asleep. Benevelza was asleep. And what pisses me off, he's like Ultima. It's your humans' fault for everything going wrong. But even though you're asleep, you could have took a power enough body to go up to Caius and tell Caius, okay, stop this now or something's going to happen. And if Caius is like, no, I'm not doing that. Smack the shit out of Caius. You could have done that. No. I'm gonna stay asleep. You're the god of this universe. Okay? That's like a fireman seeing a house on fire, but goes back in the fire truck. Okay? Goes back in the fire truck and tries to take a nap. Going around here saying, oh, you know what? They can save themselves. They're good. I don't need to watch them. They're good. That's all right. They can do it. Come on, champ. Jump out of that fire. Same thing with the animals. Animals are nimble enough to get out of the fire. It's all right. I mean, we can't save the house anyways. That's exactly Benevelza's response. He's just like Ultima. Want to pin the tragedy on human beings. Want to pin the tragedy on human beings. And want to remake the world because things gone to shit. Things gone to shit because you stay asleep. That's why. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was bad that Caius was a crash out. Which, sadly as it is, I can understand because he really loved Yule that much that he would go off, In fact, if anything, Caius is kind of like how Anakin was in Star Wars, where Anakin had a fear of losing, Padme. It was going to make him crash out. At least Benevelza could have removed the curse from Yule. No, 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 no. We're not doing nothing. We're just gonna sleep. I'm sorry. I'm just pissed off because it's just like Ultima. You don't give a shit about your people. You know, they're not gonna come to you to ask for help. And as they should. That'd be like if someone broke in this house, my house, and no police came. I had to deal with it. Police show up. I'm gonna be like, well, thanks for nothing. Now I have a criminal charge because I had to throw some hands on the burglar that came in.
I bet it's the heretics doing it.
You know.
The divine city doesn't look so holy now.
But okay, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. I'm off my soapbox. Fuck Benevelza. And fuck Ultima. For blaming humans for what they should have did. I mean, it's like in the Marvels with the Eternals. The Eternals says, "Oh well, we gotta stop intergalactic threats." Thanos half in the universe, not just Earth, the universe. I think that's a big enough threat. That's mega genocide. If that's even a thing, if that's even possible.
I'll just find out myself.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is definitely a new start, new game. And the Buster Sword is a DLC. You get the Cloud costume too. I bought this game just for that. I could have got the Pocket Watch, but I didn't have enough money to get the Ultimate Edition because it cost way too much at the time. It was still part of the game still costs. But they eventually caved in and let us have the Cloud outfit and the Buster Sword DLC. This is based off the Crisis Core game, as you can see the gold trim on it. Okay. Can we play now? I mean, I just don't understand gods in Final Fantasy world. It's like, you know, you could have done something about something. You could have stopped something from happening. No, we're gonna pit the. I just wanted to swing that Buster Sword. I mean, being a Final Fantasy VII fan, that's even special. They gotta make an HD collection for PS5 if they do a Switch 2 version. It don't even have to be HD. It could just be these emulated on a disc where you could just play all 3 games with DLC and everything else. And probably an easy, cheap way to upgrade the Crystalium in the first game so people can actually progress, at least for streamers.
It can't be. Damn it. It's not like him to be late.
Something wrong? Not about those murders.
First part of the game is a murder mystery.
I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift and I'm waiting for my replacement. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry.
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, Frank. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Fortin's worried.
I still gotta play still gotta play Crystal Chronicles, so I might do it tonight just to get it over with, just to get my content over with. Okay, that's closed, so I need to talk to whoever. Okay, I gotta talk to somebody. Maybe the Inquisitor.
If you find new information,
You should gather information and lay it to the Inquisitors. Once they have a good lead, they might be willing to lift the roadblocks.
Well, that means I have to go talk to some people if I can find some people. Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's crimped. It's crimped. The charger is, but I see somebody. Okay. I'll maybe have to talk to Inquisitor again.
if you find new
Okay, that's not it.
You should head to areas with lots of foot traffic.
Fuck, it's crimped. Yeah, it's not drifting. I forgot that when you have the charge cable, if it's crimped even slightly.
It's the original transportation system.
Holmes, my shipwreck.
It might be worth checking out this area. Do you see these?
No one asked. The Etro fanatics who worship the goddess of death are all over the place.
But maybe it's a good thing Final Fantasy 15 is not connected to Fabula Crystallis Novia. Only because this game had a happy ending. Everyone got to live in the new world. Everyone good, at least. Caius finally got to save Yule.
This statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
Lightning and Sarah got to live in the new world. Of course, I think Lightning has to go around finding the other party members. But it ended a good note. It ended. That's what I'm saying.
Huh. You have information for me? Interesting. Very interesting. I think this is worth further... Thank you for sharing what you...
I think the only reason they give her a Buster Sword because she's a female Cloud. She's pretty much a female Cloud. And I could see it. I could see a lot of Cloud in Lightning. Though the city of the keep shipping Squall and Lightning for some reason.
I continue.
Well, it wouldn't matter. Cloud belongs to Tifa.
I'm terribly sorry.
And I don't care what Cloud and Aerith fans think. I don't care about what Claire thinks. You know.
I always said those people would cause trouble. Every night I can see them, those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking. Whenever I see white, I think, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked shadow hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold. Nowadays, there's always a gang of them in the plaza. It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
I could probably give me another charge cable. It's easier than a controller.
If you find new information regarding this...
But I think, to be honest, this is actually...
The Order needs as much information as possible.
Well, what do you think I'm trying to do? You think I'm standing around here doing nothing? I'm actually talking to people. The first part is actually a mystery of Lightning's return. But seriously, I hope they actually port these games on PS5. If they're going to do a Switch 2 one, I demand a PS5 because I'm not going to go buy a Switch 2. That's not happening right now. I'll buy a Switch 2 like 3 or 4 years after the fact. I'm not going around here buying a Switch 2 right away.
I've heard that the Etro...
I mean, the only thing I really want to play on Switch 2 was the Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that's because I'm a huge Donkey Kong Country fan. But I'm not that die-hard where I gotta have a Switch 2 right away. I think it came out. I think it came out though. But Nintendo will lower their prices. They will. You just don't. You don't do FOMO. Whatever anyone does, no FOMO.
Yeah, sinister, but I just overheard one of them. It went something like, now, could there be a connection? I wonder if I should tell the Inquisitor this
Yeah, that's definitely valuable information.
The Inquisitor will
If you find new information... The poor girls... Another trip.
Oh, I got
information and relay it to the Inquisitors. Once they have a good lead, they might be willing to
the
let
guard.
go of blocks.
Hey, wait! So these heretics, they're evil.
Yeah.
Thank you for your... Interesting. I had been putting together a picture of the plot, but I was still missing important pieces. Thanks to your information, we have a good idea of what happened. I think the culprits must be hiding somewhere close.
For
We'll
sure.
have to keep the blockades in place.